Hello and welcome to another video of autoX. My name is Aakash S Paul and I'm joined today by the updated Bajaj Chetak EV. This is the 3501 model specifically. Bajaj has updated the entire 35 series of scooters, but this one is the top of the line one. There is also the 3502 which has been launched alongside this. So this has been given a price of 1,27,000 ex-showroom Bengaluru, and the lower variant is at 1,20,000. So those are the new prices of the scooter. Now with these new prices, you also get a lot of changes. And in this scooter specifically, if I talk about, you have a bigger battery, more range, and finally a touch screen. So come closer as I show you all these new updates and features. The first thing I want to talk about is this new instrument cluster. This is a fully color unit, and finally you have touch capability in here. So you can touch and go through the various menus that are available here. And obviously you can get a lot of information, but along with that, you can store a couple of documents right in here, like your license, registration, and insurance. This is a feature we've seen in other vehicles as well, but now it has come to the Chetak too. And then if I go to the display settings, you can see that you can adjust the brightness obviously and the themes, but something interesting is that you can change the touch response. So you can set it for different sensitivity options, and you have normal, you have gloves. So depending on the various conditions, you would want to use these options. And then in the settings, if I go, you have connectivity options, because once you connect your phone with this, you get access to things like call controls, you get even access to music controls, and it even comes with onboard navigation now. So you can search for places and go there. Now, the touch response is good, but I have noticed that a couple of times when you touch the screen, it doesn't really do much. Maybe I just need to get used to the touch screen, or maybe this is something that Bajaj needs to improve on. But it is a nice improvement, and finally, it is in line with other scooters which are in the similar segment. So now you have touchscreen capability here. The other big change with this scooter is that you now get a 3.5 kilowatt hour battery pack as the maximum one, and that battery pack is no longer housed here. It's housed in the floorboard, so that gives it a lower center of gravity, but crucially it gives it a lot more boot space. And this right here is the 35-liter boot area, which has gone up significantly from the previous version. You can see there's a small helmet in here, and there is still a lot of space. And what you will also notice is that this bag houses a charger, and as you can probably see, it's very small because there's no charger as such, because this comes with an onboard charger. So you don't need a heavy brick, you don't need to carry it along with you. This wire is all that you need. So that also helps in making this boot a lot more usable, because you do not have to carry a heavy and bulky charger with you. In terms of charging times, well, Bajaj says that to go from 0 to 80%, you will need about 3 hours, and that is pretty good because you have a faster charger on board. And once you do charge it up, they claim that it will deliver a certified range of 153 kilometers in one single charge, which is more than it was before, and it is going to make the scooter especially usable when you want to not charge it too often. So that will definitely make it a lot more easy to live with on a day-to-day basis. And if you look at the design, well, it remains largely the same. However, the wheelbase has increased. Now it has gone up by 25 mm compared to the previous model. So that means you also have a slightly longer seat. So it's about 80 mm is what Bajaj says. And that has also again resulted in a bigger boot area. So in terms of practicality, again, this is going to be much better. The lower center of gravity and the slightly longer wheelbase, I think, would translate into much more stable handling when you take it out on the road. We will try to get our hands on the new Chetak as soon as possible, so make sure that you're subscribed to our channel to know when that review drops. Apart from that, you will see that it still gets a disc brake at the front. There is also a drum option, and the design otherwise remains the same. It still has metal panels all around, gets IP67 rating for water resistance, and you can go through water, and it can take a lot of abuse. So that ways you are safe, and that ways you know that you have a reliable product. Now, one slightly disappointing thing with the new Chetak is that there is no change to the motor configuration, and you still get the same amount of power and torque roughly, and it will still boast the same top speed of 73 kmph. And that, I think, is a bit of a disappointment, considering so many scooters go way above that. Yes, for city usage, I know that speed is quite enough, but for people who travel long distances, I think they would want a little more from their scooter. So that was a quick look at the updated Chetak EV. You let us know in the comments below if you like the updates, if you think it was a big enough update to bring the Chetak EV into perhaps 2022, because these features have been present in other scooters already. But yeah, do let us know what do you think of this update, what do you think of the pricing, and if it would make you want to buy this scooter over the other EVs available in the market. I would definitely love to know your opinion. Until the next time, this is Aakash Paul signing off for now. Bye bye.